Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Benjamin. This video is about having awareness about death. That you can die literally tomorrow, today, later. If you are driving somewhere in the highway, you can die. Someone can come crash you and you are dead next day. I want you to imagine with me, you go hiking or a freaking mosquito comes and has some type of bacteria and it bites you, or you fall down, or something happens and you lose your ability to walk, or you lose your ability to talk, or you lose something precious to you, you lose a hand, something. If that happened to you, how would you cope with it? Would you rather die, or would you find a way to live with that, even though that would be a very hard life and a very different life from what you were expecting out of it? What if something changes in your life and you are not able to walk again, or to use a hand, or to use a foot? And I was thinking about this because some months ago my mom got knee surgery and she lost a lot of blood, and that was pretty scary because even though she was going to be recovered sooner or later, I saw her and she was white. She didn't have color in her skin, and if she lost maybe 2 liters more of blood, she could have died. So the realization came there. The realization came earlier when I was in the hospital and they took my appendix out. When I saw my brother getting a nail in his clavicle, when I saw people die. Life is just so fragile. Life can change in a matter of instant, and there's nothing we can do about it. So whenever I have been in hospitals, contemplating life and knowing that our bodies are just flesh and bones and they are fragile, I have started to think more seriously about my life and how I could not live life to the fullest. How something can happen and now I'm dead. When I was in those hospital beds, I started to think about how 2 weeks ago I was going to the gym, fully prepared, fully a lot of muscle mass, and 2 weeks later, because of something I couldn't control, which was the inflammation of my appendix, they had to open my belly, took that out, and now I had to rest for at least 3 months until I can do sports again. I was going to lose muscle. If I hadn't noticed before, that thing could have burst inside of me and I could have died. Like, there's so many things that could have happened, and by the grace of God or destiny or whatever you believe, I was kind of saved. I was in time to save myself. Since that surgery, 10 months have passed and I am able to do force again with my body, to do sports. But things can be so much worse and things can be so much raw. When we are faced with death or the possibility of death or loss, things start to change in us. I don't know about you guys, but when my mother was in that hospital, I was for an instant thinking that she could have died. And what if she dies? What about all the times that I didn't say I love to her? What about all the times that I didn't hug her or kiss her or try to make her life a little bit easier? And what about the unrealized objective of retiring my mom? Making her not work another day in her life, paying service for her to do stuff for her. What about those dreams? Are they all gone? What happens if my mother dies tomorrow? What happens if my brother dies tomorrow? What happens if someone dies tomorrow? I know this is crude and I know this is raw for some people, even harsh, but I sometimes think about this stuff and I think it's important for us to recognize that death and paralysis and a change of situation is very present in our lives. Sometimes we forget that we are very blessed with healthy bodies. I don't know who you are, but you could be completely healthy, safe, or you could have no hands, or you could have no eyes and you are just listening to what I'm saying here in this video. But for the people that are completely healthy, guys, you have to realize that you are given an opportunity every day to just be better, to just seize the day. And I know that it sounds cliche, but it's just the truth. And I know this probably is corny and you are tired of hearing this, but bro, you are scrolling all day on your phone, slacking off on maybe the music you want to make, or maybe the book you want to write, maybe the work you have to do, the things you have to accomplish, and you are slacking off watching senseless stuff, not believing in yourself. And what's gonna happen? Well, it's very possible that nothing will happen to you, but what if tomorrow somebody's in the hospital? What if tomorrow you or your loved ones or somebody in the hospital? I think the title of the video is, if you want to get serious about life, go visit a hospital. And that's very true, guys. So go watch in the hospital halls, the people there just waiting, just praying to God that their loved ones are okay. I know you can only go to the halls and watch people having the most human reactions to their current situation about somebody sick in their family, or somebody dying, or somebody in a risk of dying. But if you have not been in the hospital inside the freaking bed after a life risk surgery, or if you haven't have a loved one in the hospital, you will not understand what this is. So let me tell you how it is. You are there just staring at the ceiling, everything is on pause, your life is on pause. You cannot do anything. You have to rest because you have an open wound that is trying to close, and it's gonna take months to close, and you will not be able to do almost anything for at least 2 weeks to 1 month, and you'll have to go to recovery and try to not make force and just pause your life for you to recuperate yourself. That's what's gonna happen on the upcoming weeks. But there in the hospital, you start thinking, okay, what have I done? Have I accomplished something? Do I have something going on in my life? Am I making the money that I want to make? Do I have the relationships that I want to have? Is somebody coming to visit me? Are my friends worried about me? You start to think about all these real things in life, and then TikTok and girls and stupid arguments, they all make no sense. They stop having importance. If you are in a fight with a loved one or a brother or something, it starts making no sense. You instantly forget about that. You instantly forget about stupid shit that doesn't even have an importance in your life. And you start thinking, okay, I'm here in the hospital, and no matter if I die tomorrow or someday in 80 years, I will have to come back here, stay in the same freaking bed, and watch my life go away. And you start imagining yourself old, all worn out. And when you are there physically, you can really start understanding, like, I will remember this exact moment right now at 27 years old, and I will look back and see everything that I did in my life. Will I be the same? Of course not, but did I do the job? Did I do what I had to do? Did I trust myself? Did I went after what I wanted in life? And you'll have to face all those questions before you go. And I don't know what you believe, if you're going to heaven, you're going to hell, or you will just stop existing and everything will be black. You don't know. Christians don't know, they just have faith. Nobody knows what will happen after you die. Everything you have is literally right now. You're watching this video, look at the clock, seconds, tuck, 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 going on and going on and going on and going on, and it never stops. It never stops. It just keeps going on. And I'm not trying to give you anxiety, but bros, you can relax, but you also have to go towards what you want, because you have one freaking life. And someday you will be at the hospital, and if you do not get serious about life, you will ask yourself, okay, I'm here, what did I do with my life? I was slacking off watching freaking big butts on Instagram, making myself more addicted to corn, or going out with shit friends that don't apport anything good in my life, or just slacking off, not being decisive. I don't know what you are going through, but these are questions that you have to ask yourself in order to be happy, in order to go after what you want in life. And this is the clear example. I could be slacking off watching TikTok, playing Halo, playing video games, or trying to talk to girls, but I'm not doing that. I'm here trying to talk to you, trying to help people, because I want to help people, but I also want to make a successful YouTube channel, because I want to have my own job. I want to have my own thing. And I know that in this channel I'm uploading like a lot of comedy stuff, but I also want to be real with you guys and give you real advice. And I'm not gonna talk to you as if I am wise or something, but I just want to transmit my life experiences to you and try to make that help you. I'm trying to seize the day. I'm trying to seize everything that I have, this freaking camera. I'm trying to make my dreams come true, and I know that you are also doing that. If not, you wouldn't be watching this video. So the main takeaway here, bros, is in some point of your life, you'll be faced with the consequences and with everything that you slacked off. You will lose your ability to walk, to be strong, to talk, your physical abilities, and especially your time. You will grow old. I know it doesn't seem like it, and it will not happen until you are 50 years old, but you will grow old, and time will pass so fast, and you have no idea how fast it will pass. So try to make the most of it, okay? Doesn't matter if you lost a ton of time. I have lost a ton of time. What matters is just standing up, taking action, and going after what you want, bros. Like I said, remember, one day you will be in the bed, you will not be able to lift your arms or your legs, and you know that you will be dead. And that's when you're gonna remember all your life, and you will be like, okay, I had a lot of good experiences, or I had a lot of bad experiences, or I just had a little experiences, like just a wasted life. Don't believe it doesn't happen. There are a lot of wasted lives here in this planet. There are people that never hear their internal voice. I know that is not you, but there exist those type of people. And trust me, you don't want to be that type of person. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Guys, remember, you can always comment stuff. I will try to answer to all your comments or questions. And a quick disclaimer, I do not have the truth. This is just my truth and what I believe in. So feel totally free to criticize whatever I'm saying, because I don't have access to the total truth. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe, give it a like. If you can, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a nice one. Bye.